Hello everybody. I wanted to do a quick video and post it. We're still in the final stages of packing up everything here. This, if I could, I'm gonna try to spin it around so y'all can see. This room is just empty. This was my bedroom. Closet's empty. Yeah, the emptier the house gets, the more depressing it gets, but it's gonna get better. Our closing has been delayed by a couple of days. We were supposed to sign the papers and close at 8:30 in the morning on the 17th, and now we have to wait until 8:30 a.m. on the 20th. So it's been extended by 3 days. Just some technical stuff, not on our end. It's nothing, that we've done or didn't do. We've done everything they've asked us to do. So, but anyway, slowly but surely getting there. The whole upstairs is empty now. Our room, both my daughter's rooms, the one we called the game room. It's the, extra room over the garage that we made into a little den up here. And so everything's empty. And we've cleaned and took care of everything. So we are staying downstairs and using just one bathroom for all four of us. Yeah, we're all pretty spoiled. We're used to having, 3 bathrooms, and we've gone down to 1. My allergies are kicking my butt. My back is hurting really bad, and my allergies are kicking my butt. And I've been sneezing a lot. I'm hoping once we leave here and we get to Mississippi that I won't have any allergy problems, or at least they won't be as bad. But I'm feeling some better. My blood pressure seems to be staying in the normal area, which is good. And it's just helped that I've been able to concentrate on this and not feel obligated to come to the group. I feel bad when I don't post for a while. I feel bad when I'm not completely present. And so that's why I try so hard and I'm around so much. But I was just spreading myself too thin, trying to take care of all this, trying to, worry about the group and everything else. So I just said, you know what, the group needs to go on hold. Once we get moved, or at least once this is done and we get to my parents, maybe, if I'm feeling my blood pressure still doing really good and I'm feeling a lot better and I'm finding myself with the, some free time or whatever here and there, maybe I'll go ahead and I'll unarchive the group and then, be somewhat active. But I just want to give my blood pressure a couple more weeks and see how it does. And if it's continuing to stay down, then maybe I'll unarchive the group. If when I bring the group back, if I notice my blood pressure starting to go back up again, then, as much as I love the group and everything, but I may be faced with the decision to just close the group, just be a member, in one of the other groups or a couple of the other groups, share the babies, every now and then, and not have to worry about running one, let someone else worry about running it. Honest to God, though, I don't like being in a Facebook group without having some sense of control, just simply because people have a tendency to act very badly and, just be mean, bully each other, make rude comments. And I just don't want to be in a group that has that kind of negativity. I know of a couple that works very, very hard to keep that out of their group and does a pretty good job. No group is 100% without it. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, it's been a long day. But there's a couple groups that have very, very little, like mine. I may have to just be a member of those and let somebody else run it. and worry about running the group. But I get, like I said, when that stuff starts to happen, in my group, I cut it out real quick. I mean, boom, they're gone. They don't get any second chances. But other groups aren't like that. I mean, that stuff they'll let that stuff sit and go and go and go, and it just gets worse and worse. And, and then they'll finally, put a stop to it. But after it's already blown up into something really big and ugly. So, me, as soon as boom, first sentence, first sign, oh, this isn't gonna go well, I delete it. And I delete the person who made the comment. I've been known to give second chances from time to time, but most of the time, no. Because it's in my rules, and I don't admit anybody into my group unless they answer all 3 of the questions with a yes. My only 3 questions are, when you request to join, is, have you read the rules? Do you understand the rules? Are you going to respect and follow the rules? And I expect a yes to every one of those. If you answer yes to every one of those, because I won't let you in unless you do. So if you answer yes to all of those, and you didn't read the rules, so you couldn't possibly understand them, and how can you promise to respect and follow rules if you don't know what they are? You know what I'm saying? So if you say yes to all of those and you break a rule, you're out, because I don't want to take, I just don't have time for it. Okay, the questions were there. You read them, whether you actually went and found the rules and read the rules and understand them and all that. I can't be accountable for that. But if you said yes and I let you in my group and then you broke a rule, you're gone. And I don't feel bad. I don't feel guilt for booting someone if they break a rule, for that very reason. Somebody asked me, well, what is it with all these questions? And I'm like, there are only 3. They're not personal questions. There are other groups that ask personal questions like your age. Why do you want to join a doll group? That's not personal, but it's a question that makes someone kind of uncomfortable, especially when you say, well, how old are you? Or what's your age? Them kind of things. There's some groups that ask a lot of personal questions. I can see that, bothering some people and making them a little uncomfortable. I didn't feel the need to ask anything so personal. I just wanted to ask, have you read the rules? Do you understand them? Are you going to, respect and follow them? And, I just had a lot of people that were breaking the rules. I would remove them from the group, and they'd get mad at me. Well, I've been in this group before you took over, when Sarah was still running it. And I said, well, I run a pretty tight ship in my Facebook group, and I don't put up with, rude comments, bullying. I don't put up with any of that stuff. So, obviously you broke a rule, or I wouldn't have removed you from the group. Now Facebook has changed it. So you can go, okay, like say I deleted a comment because I didn't like what it said. I can go in the group, the admin activity and insights and all that kind of stuff. And I can go to and look at the admin activity, and I can see where I deleted that person's comment. I can add a note to it, and it'll let me know, and I can write on there why I deleted that comment or why I deleted that post. Where it says I, removed and blocked such and such, member, I can put a note and remind myself why. And that's what I do. I do that so that I can remind myself why I deleted that person. So if somebody messages me and asks me, well, why was I removed from the group? Or why did you remove my comment or my post? I can go back there and I can look for their name, and I can say, and it'll have the little note reminding me why I, did it. So I started doing that. And when I bring my group back, I'm going to have my admins do the same thing. It's going to be a lot of work to be an admin in my group, and so I don't know if they'll want to continue because, I expect a certain amount of activity. I know that we have lives, okay? I know you got, real life comes before a Facebook page. I understand that. Some people have jobs. Some people have, they've got household chores. They've got things that they need to do. I get that. That's more important than Facebook. Okay, but as this owner of my group, I feel the need to be present as much as I can, to check up on the group as much as I can, to approve posts, to just keep an eye on things, make videos, post things, be an active part of the group, to set an example, to show everybody else. When you get into a group, don't be just a name, okay? Pick a group that you really love and be active in that group. Post your babies. Say hello to everyone. Comment and react to other people's things. Show them that you care, that you're paying attention. This is why people come to these groups, for that very reason. So that's the kind of person that I try to be. And my admins are going to have to be the same. If they can't, if they just have, their lives are just too busy and they cannot devote a certain amount of time daily to checking in with the group, to tell me that they can for sure at least a couple of times a week post something, post a picture of one of their babies, say hello, at least maybe once a month, make a video and just say hi, checking in. I hope you're all doing well. Here's some of my babies. This is what's been going on in my life. I've missed you guys, just something like that. I need my admins to at least be able to give, some attention to the group. I need to see that I'm not the only one that's approving posts. I'm not the only one that's approving members. I only have 2 rules when it comes to approving members. I won't approve any members that haven't been on Facebook for at least a year. There's too many people, scammers, that go and make Facebook pages, and then try to hop right into groups so that they can put spam in there or porn in there, or they can do, scam somebody. I just will not approve anyone unless it says they've been on Facebook for at least a year. This way it cuts down on scammers. It makes it difficult because they've got to use profiles that have been around for at least a year. And usually once they scam someone and that profile name gets out there, they're needing to change it. Then eventually they're going to run out of usernames. They're going to post so many at the same time. They're going to make so many pages at the same time so that they have several from, that was started on this date, several started on this date kind of thing. Well, eventually they're going to go through all of them. And then they're not going to have any. They're all going to be new. And they're going to have to wait a certain amount of time for people, if you're as picky as I am, for people to let them in their groups and stuff, because a lot of people are doing that now. They're making sure that the people have been on Facebook for at least a year. It's nothing personal, but it cuts down on scammers. And so that's one. The other, they must answer yes to all 3 questions. That's it. If you answered yes to all 3 questions and you've been on Facebook for at least a year, then you're approved and you will be allowed into the group. Okay? You break one rule and you're gone. If you want to stay in my group, please read the rules. That's what I would tell people. Please read the rules. Make sure that you know them, that you don't have an issue with any of them, that you're going to respect and follow them, and make sure that you do. Because if you break one, then you're gone. You don't get a second chance. I was just getting very, very stressed. Since I archived the group, I haven't had any, 1 or 2 messages. That's it. Asking a couple questions. A couple people didn't read my post that I left in the group saying that the group has been archived. I'm archiving it. And, if you want to continue to follow me and the babies, follow me here on my YouTube channel. So, but anyway, I don't want to make this video too long because it'll take forever to upload. But I just wanted to pop in real quick. I hope you're all doing well. And the house is pretty empty. We've only got a little bit left to pack, tiny bit. The rest of what's in this house is what we're taking to my parents with me. So we're almost there. We just got to wait till the 20th until we sign papers, and then we're out of here. And, looking forward to the new chapter. So you guys take care, and much love to you guys, and I'll check in with you again soon. Take care, be happy, be healthy, be safe, be you.